Yeah, we got one barrier already. Can I beat this in like 7 minutes? Probably. I think I'll be fine. Oh dear.
We've been through a lot, but all our efforts will be rewarded if we win, right?
Frozen Lance. I think I'm gonna unagitant with Leone. Claude. I'm gonna unagitant you.
Appreciate it.
And have like Claude agitant with Happy because Happy's dying.
We changing. Take a breather.
Hey Rhea, or should I call you the Immaculate One now? But before this,
Need your strength.
You got it. Let's go. I've got you now.
yo, I have the best ideal adjutants. Claude and well, Claude's kind of like switching. Hilda and Holst, the brother and sister of Goneril, Shez and Byleth. And that's basically it. Just those two are the important ones. And I just have some of my favorite Golden Deer characters. Holst is quickly becoming one of my favorite Golden Deers. Not today, Rhea. I will end your life as the Immaculate One. I'm not the Immaculate One, but you are.
Let's link up.
I need your strength.
You got it. Let's go. I've got you.
Dude, this game is amazing. Every time I do a mission like this, like Zaros was like this too, but man, every time I do a mission like this, I just think how amazing this game is. I don't even know if I hit you there, but... Get him, Hilda. Oh, he guarded. Let's go. Good brother, Holst. Good brother.
This is a brother's duty.
Then I'll let you take the lead. Out you go.
Oh dear. There's another barrier. Where's the axe part? That's the axe part, the head. It's still doing really good with damage, which is nice.
We're finally here. Our king is really something else.
This is far from the end, but it will be
No!
a significant step
Dang it.
forward if we win.
I took the hit.
Get away from her.
Yo, good job on Holst with that.
No problem. I got it. Fight with me.
So, you with me?
Oh yeah, we'll show them. Blame me all you want.
Blame me all you want. Dude, I love when Claude says that.
Gotcha.
No. Awakening?
Can't stop me.
Fitting. I did say Awakening is pretty worthless, but it's really fitting just to go into Awakening. The music doesn't kick in, I guess, because it's the final fight, but you know.
Time to finish this. Everyone, lend me your strength.
So, you with me?
Oh yeah, we'll show them. Blame me all you want.
If there is any way I can help change Lester and Flodrin for the better, I will.
Take a breather.
I'm still not sure if this is really the right thing, but I have to trust Claude and push forward.
All the Golden Deer get their little last lines. Nice. Oh no. Heal. We good.
Changing places.
Not good.
Gotcha. My turn.
Oh dear. Only one way to end this.
You got my back.
I need your strength.
You got it. Let's go. I've got you now.
Oh, you're still alive.
I'll take you all on.
The power of Shez's inner demon.
Take this. Let's link up.
I need
Doing this before Lysithea dies. I know I don't have permadeath, but like,
You got it. Let's go.
I want it to be known that no one died in this playthrough, even in this fight.
I cannot die yet.
You're not dying, Lysithea. Might have already died. Oh, you're basically dying. Should do it though.
Let's go. I've got you now.
It's over.
Out of the Gotta move.
Arm stabbing the Juma Dragon was cooler, but that was pretty sick. Unless there's more.
Your reign comes to an end here and now.
Yo, Claude getting the final hit. Oh, that's so good. Alright, that was great. Claude deserved that. Claude deserved the final blow. That was a great mission. That was a really good mission. It wasn't as good as Chapter 16's, but Chapter 16's is hard to top.
Our work here isn't over. Not by a long shot. Got plenty of road ahead. But we've taken the first step. Together.
It is now 1183, Blue Sea Moon. The Federation has joined with the Empire to invade the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Claude sought not to conquer the kingdom, but to destroy the Central Church. After Archbishop Rhea's defeat, the Church has lost much of its martial prowess. Tensions continue between the Empire and Kingdom. Having now reached his goal, Claude proposes an end to the war, yet it remains uncertain if either side will accept.
Let's go. Final S rank at the playthrough. Oh, I like how they don't have level up lines. That's so good. That fits the tone. Yeah. That's fitting. Yo, level 64. Oh, hey, lots of support levels. Lots of happy support levels here. That's the end? There better be something after the credits. I don't think there is, but that's it. Alright, dude, Fire Emblem... I like when Fire Emblem does this, so I'm not going to talk about the game yet. I want to actually pay attention to this. I love when Fire Emblem does this, the battle data. Yo, SASB, double B. It's gonna show me all the MVPs and ranks. Yeah, this is cool. This is neat. I really like when FE does this. Also, dude, I forgot that this game had a pre-time skip. That's wild. Man, how far we've come. 55 hours later, give or take. How long has this playthrough been? 54 hours? 54 hours. 54 hours later. Oh man. Yo, I'm gonna like be a little livid if I see a D, but there probably is a D. This is cool. I fast forward this a little. Oh, you can fast forward it. I'd rather do this. SS in Chapter 6, 2 Bs. Yo, haven't seen a D yet. I've gotten at least a B in everything. SSAS. Not bad, not bad. Yo, lots of Leonis in this late part. It was Hilda a lot, but now Leonie started to get MVP a little bit. Ignatz. Baltus, Claude, Shez. Not bad, not bad. Pasha Aiel. Yo, we're in Chapter 9. There were so many battles in this game, my word. I don't want to, like, fast forward it too much. I actually want to, like, let this go, because this is a nice little, like, victory lap. Yo, we finished in under 5 hours. By the time I'm done talking about the game, it'll be, like, a little over 5 hours, so this worked out wonderful. I do have some stuff to say about the ending. I also have some other stuff about the story that I noticed. I didn't talk about it last stream or this stream because, like, I wanted to finish the game, then talk about it. It just, like, I don't like to talk about everything during the game because then, like, my review seems pointless. So there's some stuff I saved for now. But I'll review about the game. It's a really, really good game, though. But I'll talk about it once this is done. SBSA. Yo, no Ds. At least every B and up. Maybe that isn't such a good thing, though. Maybe B is also meh. Yeah, this is nice. This is really nice. We didn't do permadeath, so we don't get, like, a hey, who lives and stuff. I don't know if they're gonna have a pairing or something. Oh, Ash came in Chapter 14. He didn't come in Chapter 14. He came in, like, 11, I think. He started getting MVP in 14. Our Vengeance, Leonie got it. Into the Chasm, Shez got it. We got a B on that Zaros mission. I was so astounded by how good that mission was that I didn't do that good. Lots of S's in Field of Beginnings. That's good. Yo, you love to see it. We S-ranked everything in the Field of Beginnings. You love to see it. That's what I like to see. Chev achieved... Why did I say Chev? Am I okay? Chez achieved victory and received a letter from Hilda. Hilda! Best girl?
Fingers and toes crossed that this stupid war is about to end. But who can really say?
I'm gonna replay your dialogue. I interrupted. Hilda! Best girl!
I've got fingers and toes crossed that this stupid war is about to end. But who can really say? At least we're better off now than when we started. Our army is so lucky to have you. Thanks for crushing it out there. You can keep me safe any day of the week.
Dude, I'll take it as a proposal. I will take it as Hilda proposing to me. Dude, is that because of the Merc whistle? That's super neat. There's no way the game just knows I like Hilda. If so, well done, game. That must be a Merc whistle thing. That's neat. That's like instead of the S rank in, Three Houses at the end, you marry someone. But hey, Three Hopes, Golden Wildfire, complete. Oh my word. This game was phenomenal. It's not perfect though. Let's talk about the game in general because there's a lot of good I have to say. Characters, amazing. Really good counterparts to Three Houses. Really nice characters. Three Houses has great characters. This game does really well with either expanding them or keeping more of the same. The characters in this game are still phenomenal. The music in this game is really good. The remixes of Three Houses are great. You know, the graphics look like Three Houses, but the cutscenes they had were pretty sick. Oh, this is a classic. They're showing us cutscenes throughout the game. Presentation's okay, you know, it's like Three Houses, but like a little bit enhanced, but not really. But like, it's good. It doesn't need good graphics. It still looks good. The cutscenes looked amazing, though. Music was great. Combat was really good. Honestly, when this game was coming out, I wasn't like not looking forward to Three Hopes. I was like, oh, Three Hopes. It's a Warriors game to Three Houses, which I love Three Houses. But like, I wasn't expecting to love this game as much as I did. I just wasn't. The combat blew me away. The combat was a lot better than I thought. I didn't think the combat was going to be bad. Not necessarily. I'm just really astounded with how much I enjoyed the combat. It was a lot more fun than I thought. They really do well blending strategy and blending action. It was just a ton of fun to play. Different characters with their unique abilities, different classes. It was all so, so good. But yeah, honestly, my problems with the game come with the story. Because, like, I think the story's good. I really love the plot. It gets going really quick. I love being, like, comparing it to Three Houses, because this is a Three Houses what if scenario. Comparing it to the prequel is like, because in Three Houses, it's got really slow pacing, and even then, the story in Three Houses isn't like amazing. It's fine, but it's not amazing. But Three Hopes did so much better with expanding the lore by either introducing us to characters we've only heard of in Three Houses, also giving us more of the war aspect. It helps a lot more that the game throws you into the war aspect literally right at the get-go. And all the characters feel relevant to the war and stuff, and they all have their family ties and their character arcs. Like, I don't really like Lawrence, for example, from Three Houses, but Lawrence had pretty decent relevance to the story, and I imagine if I did the other routes, like Ferdinand, Sylvain, Caspar, they would have their relevance too. So the game does a better job, whether it's by introducing those characters that we've only heard of, or just the story, and throwing you into the war. It does a better job of the character arcs and the character moments, like, as their relevance in the story. In Three Houses, I feel like the characters don't really do as well in the story, because, like, the pacing of that game is slow, and the war is very much focused more on the three leaders, and the three leaders are great characters. Can't really say much about Dimitri because I haven't played Blue Lions. But I love Edelgard and Claude. But yeah, the story is just so much better. It's better paced. It's just more interesting. And Shez and Arval. More Shez. I really like Shez as a protagonist. First of all, it's a lot better that we have a talking protagonist, not a silent protagonist. It's a lot better. And just Shez was really cool. He didn't have any deep, interesting stuff going on. Just like, you know, amnesiac, mysterious past, has mysterious power. He had nothing deep going on, but Shez was really likable. He was a really likable character. Kind of like from Shadows of Valentia. From Shadows of Valentia doesn't have, like, anything super deep about him, but he was really likable. And Shez reminded me a bit of a bit. He was just a really likable character. And the way he bounced off the other characters, it made supports so much more interesting. And it made story cutscenes so much more interesting. It was just so, so good. The story in this game was great. But it wasn't perfect. Oh, this is the title screen. It's so good. So, I gushed about the game. I'm going to talk about where the game's shortcomings come. I'm going to wait and see if we get a cutscene here. And I'll talk about the shortcomings in the game, and then we'll be done. Finn. Until I decide to do Scarlet, Blaze, and Azure Gleam. This is very much the end of the Golden Wildfire playthrough. Unlockable units added to the save data renown. Unlockable units? There are more playable characters? New equipment added to the save data's renown exchange. New crest items added to the save data's renown exchange. Okay, lots of renown exchange. The Vanguard whistle's been added. Use it to instantly capture a region. Ugh, for the lazy people that don't want to battle. You've unlocked maddening. There is maddening in this game. That's so good. We are definitely going to be NG plussing. When I do, I'm assuming there's NG plus. It says it right here too. Scarlet, Blaze, Azure Gleam. The next one I do, probably going to do maddening. I don't want to say hard was too easy. It had its moments. Hard wasn't like super difficult, but like it wasn't a cakewalk. So, but I think I could try my hand at maddening. Like when I do my second round, I'm definitely going to try maddening out and see how that goes. When starting a new game, you can carry over content if save data of a finished playthrough of one exists. You could choose whether to import a unit's levels on a per unit basis. Support levels can only be imported as a batch for all units, excluding Merc Whistle words. Excluding Merc Whistle, other data such as items, gold, and class level will be imported automatically. Okay. I'll read more about this when I decide to do my second playthrough. If you selected a finished playthrough using continue, you will start... Oh, so I can load my game with Golden Deer. Okay. Cool. S rank Battler. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna load my game really quick. Oh, that's so good. Wait, what is that? Is that like a... Is that who got MVP the most? Or is that like the last... What is this based on? That's clearly Claude and Lysithea. Oh, no, is that Arval? Arval or Lysithea? It might be Arval. No, wait, that would make sense. Claude, because I've completed Golden Deer. Arval, because I guess Arval's relevant to the story, was relevant to the story for some part. I'm gonna load and see what happens. I'm gonna talk about the shortcomings. I'm gonna look here really quick. We have some time. We're 5 hours in stream. I want to see what we unlocked, and then I'm gonna go back to the title screen and talk about the shortcomings. I'm not gonna talk about it in game. I just want to see what this renown exchange is about. Take me to my... Do I have like a house or anything? Location. Personal quarters. What's up? View documents. Spend renown. Unlock units. Rhea? Sothis? Arval? You can play as these 3 characters. Complete the game with the Ashen Demon as an ally. Complete the game, complete the game. Yo, that's pog. Purchase equipment. Yo! Sublime Creator Sword. I am so happy. Crest accessories. Crest accessories are a special type of accessory that will grant you the associated crest power when equipping them. However, crests granted by a crest accessory do not trigger. Okay, cool. Cool. Yo! This is pog. This is really, really cool. Okay, so there's no, like, post-game, right, chat? It's just for New Game Plus, I'm assuming. That's really cool. I'm gonna keep the save file. How would I start NG Plus? Probably at the menu? That's fine. I'll look more stuff up about it later when I want to do my second route. Extras? Record Hall. New game? Yeah, okay, it asks you. No. Alright, well, I'm done. 3 Hopes is complete. Golden Wildfire. Dude, that's really cool. I can't wait. I'm gonna NG Plus this when I do my other route. My second route, maybe. And maybe the third route, we'll see how it works. But second route, I definitely want to do Maddening Mode and NG Plus it and get the gist of the story. That's definitely something I'm gonna want to do. But, great game. I'm gonna talk about the shortcomings because the game is not perfect. It's got some shortcomings. And I think the story is good, like I said. It really keeps you in suspense about, like, what's gonna happen next. It does really well with that. But I feel like... Well, first of all, I want to point out Chapter 10 is pretty terribly executed. Expecting you to get Byleth, like, without any kind of guide is ridiculous. And you can miss out on 2 new story routes, which I don't know if the ending changes, or I don't know what changes with, like, hey, you didn't get the extra chapters. I'm not really sure. I have no idea. But it's really stupid that the game kind of hides that from you, because assuming the ending doesn't change, I feel like you miss out on so much of the story. Or it doesn't feel like super relevant, but like Arval would be basically pointless, and Byleth would be missed potential. So I can only imagine like not going for the extra chapters. And the last thing I want to talk about is the ending and the story and Arval. The game feels a bit rushed. Like, after Chapter 14, I'm playing through, right? Like, Chapters 1 to 14, I'm like, oh, dude, this is so good. The characters are great. I'm really interested to see where the story goes. Again, I never not recruited Byleth, so I'm basing my review as if getting the 2 hidden chapters. But when they got to Chapter 15, I was like, yo, Arval is, like, possessing Shez. He's dueling with Byleth. And then, like, you go to Zaros and you meet with Epimenides, and then you learn that Arval was, like, created. That was all good. It ended too fast, though. Like, I was like, oh, like, what exactly is Arval? I had to have chat explain what Arval was. And then someone in chat was like, oh, wait till you beat the game, they might explain something about Arval. They didn't. That was it. It felt like Arval had a neat setup, but they didn't really follow up on it. It felt like it was done right before you can get invested. Like, all it was you go to chapter 15, you beat chapter 15, Shez gets possessed by Arval, and then you see Arval and Epimetheus talking, and then you do the whole Zaros thing with Dimitri, Edelgard, and Claude. But, like, I wish they spent more time either earlier in the game fleshing out Arval, or doing more with the secret chapters. It just felt really short. They should have maybe had a third chapter be the hidden route, or just not have the hidden route at all and make it mandatory. They should have had more time to develop Arval. Like, I was fine for most of the game being like, oh, Arval has a hidden past, mysterious, you're gonna have to keep playing to find out. But, like, the payoff wasn't worth it. It felt like a slap in the face, honestly. It just felt like, wow, this is what I was waiting for. It was interesting, again. It was, like, interesting what happened with Arval. But, like, they just didn't spend enough time on it. They just kind of rushed the plot point, and that's really unfortunate. So the payoff just wasn't worth it. And that's really, really unfortunate. By the way, is that fail not on the screen? That's really cool, I guess because I beat the game. But, it's really unfortunate that they did that. And the ending... like, I think the stuff with the Immaculate One was neat. I would have loved it if we got to fight Nemesis. That would have been cool, getting to fight Nemesis as, like, a last kind of boss. Immaculate One was cool. I'm not trying to undermine that, but Nemesis would have been neat since they mentioned Nemesis, and that was the thing in 3 Houses of Golden Deer. You fought Nemesis at the very end. So it would have been neat to bring in Nemesis, but not a big deal. What I really don't like is the actual ending of the game. So, Claude kills the Immaculate One with his bow, obviously, with an arrow, and then the Immaculate One dies. And then they're like, oh, like, we got a long road ahead. And then Geralt just says, like, oh, yeah, they go there with the Empire, and then they go to face off with the Kingdom. And Claude tries to end the war because of Edelgard and Dimitri being against each other, and it's not decided if there's an end. That's really lame. I would have liked it if they did that, right? Have that little scene and maybe give us little pictures of after the fact. It's just like, it kind of leaves it open, like, oh, did the war end? Did Edelgard and Dimitri, settle their differences? Like, what happened? Did anyone die? Like, did Claude achieve his dream? The ending just feels so rushed and empty. And I was like, wow, that's it? Even as, like, after chapter 16, I was like, oh, chapter 17, like, it's definitely the last chapter. But, you know. And again, Those Who Slither in the Dark, they did a little better with Those Who Slither. I bet you Those Who Slither would be more relevant if you played Black Eagle. So I'm not going to talk about Those Who Slither that much, because Those Who Slither they're kind of enemies of the whole Fodlan, but I feel like they're more of a goal for Black Eagles. So I'm not going to worry about that too much. So I'm not expecting the game to be like, hey, no plot holes. I'm not expecting it at all. But the ending for one route is not satisfying. The ending for this game is just not satisfying. It's just like, oh, like, who knows if the war ends? And then Hilda in that letter with the Merc Whistle was like, oh yeah, I guess we'll never know if the war ended. I don't like it. I didn't like the ending. But yeah, those are my problems with the game. Chapters 10's execution. Arval's storyline feeling really rushed. And the ending. Just the ending. But you know. Last thing I want to say, supports. The supports were great in this game. There were some that were like, okay. But most of the supports, they were really good. I really like seeing more supports with the characters. I do think they dropped the ball on not having enough supports, because some characters have like rank C and rank B, but no conversations. Ignatz and Leone only have 2. So even people within houses, I feel like they dropped the ball a bit on supports, but that's a minor thing. That's not like a big deal. So, you know. It definitely leaves it open for a possible sequel. That'd be cool, but like, I don't know. You could end the game and be open for a sequel. What about Tales of Xillia? Tales of Xillia ends the game, I'm trying to think of games with sequels. Tales of Xillia ends the game with like a little bittersweet feeling. Yeah, it leaves it open for a sequel, but it's a bittersweet ending, and if the game ended there, it would just be a bittersweet ending, you know? So, maybe there'll be a 3 Hopes 2? I doubt that. Dude, I would love it. I would love a second 3 Hopes game. But, the ending should feel... There's a balance, you know? You can leave stuff open for a sequel while being satisfying. This just felt like, oh, did it end the war? Did it not? We killed Rhea. But did we end the war? We don't know. So, I don't know. I just didn't like the ending. I just didn't like how it was like, oh, they could have ended it. They could have not ended it. But overall, with all that said, this is a solid 8 out of 10. I have to sit on the game for a bit. This might be in my top 10 games of all time. Might be. If it isn't, it's like probably a top 15 contender. It's probably right outside. Because, let me see here. My number 1 to 10 goes Grandia, Tales of Graces, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Tales of Berseria, a Final Fantasy X Duology, Grandia 2, Dragon Quest XI, Tales of Arise, and then 9 and 10 are Lunar 2 and Arc the Lad 2 kind of flip-flopped. Like, interchangeable. I don't know which one I like more. So, if this isn't like my top 10, it's probably like an 11 to 15. It's probably like right outside my top 10s. I have to sit on the game again a bit. Words. I can't talk. I've been talking too much. I have to sit on the game a bit and probably play another route, maybe the other 2 routes to get a full opinion on it. But from this one route, I enjoyed my time with it. I just wish the ending and Arval's storyline were like better developed and better fleshed out. Honestly. That's like my only complaints. Chapter 10, like, it's annoying and whatever, and the supports, I'll get over it. But this would easily be a top 10 if it was like, hey, the ending was less rushed and the ending had better resolution and Arval's storyline was rushed. Or Arval's storyline wasn't rushed and better fleshed out. So, if those 2 things were solved, then it'd be an easy top 10. This is probably my game of the year for 2022. I don't know if Valkyrie Elysium's going to be better. I doubt Star Ocean 6 will, but Star Ocean 6 could surprise me. Elysium might be, who knows. But for now, this is probably my game of the year for 2022, and we'll see if it's dethroned by something. But yeah, I'm done rambling. Thank you all for watching this playthrough. I enjoyed Golden Wildfire. I enjoyed 3 Hopes. I promise you, we will do Scarlet Blaze and Azure Gleam on the channel. I want to say I'm going to do one of them. I'm not sure which one. Not sure which one I'll do first, but I'm going to do one of them probably early next year. Being realistic, probably like, if not December of this year, probably like January or February. I'll try to get another 3 Hopes route soon, like in the next few months. Definitely less than a year if I could. So I'll have them all on the channel. This game is that good where I want to replay it 3 times. But yeah, that's going to be it for this playthrough. But I hope you all enjoyed, because I did. Despite my little shortcomings with the game, it was still a really fun experience and I enjoyed it. And all of you being here made it that much better. So yeah, I hope you look forward to more. I'll play future Fire Emblem games, or I'll play the other 2 3 Hopes routes. Guaranteed. But yeah, chat, tomorrow we're going to do Tales of Hearts, which is Wednesday, so Tales of Hearts tomorrow. Maybe I'll start Star Ocean 2 Redux on Thursday? Or maybe I'll do Dragon Quest XI. We'll see on Thursday what I'm feeling, but either way, we're going to be starting the Star Ocean 2 Redux playthrough on Thursday or Friday. So that'll be the plan. And then Dragon Quest XI will be the day that I don't do Star Ocean 2. But yeah, thank you all for watching. See you all next time.